Hello, friends. Today, I am going to discuss on the third house. This is the house where it's not just a dusty astrological corner where people generally have interest in. Okay, what is my career? How is my marriage? And how is my child? And how will I have a child? Uh, will I ever buy property? How will be my health? All these questions come, but everyone forgets. No one asks me question. I think I've got so many consultation. I see only consultation, hardly people. No one come and say how will be my skill, how will be my efforts, how will be my courage. No one asks this question. People, not nobody interested whether I have a courage or not. No one want to first tell me whether I have a courage or not. That kind of questions come. But I take it as a courage. So when you born, God has given you certain amount of courage. How you are having a courage or not, that's a different story. But to start with, it's a place where it's a power button of your chart. You will say, why I'm the first, I'm sitting in the first house, why the third house is a power button? So third house actually gives you a strong courage to handle any situation in life. It's a first upachaya house. I will say that where you start using some amount of free will in third house. How that? Because you got a communication, you got your courage, you got your skill. Anything you starting new is a third house. So when you say that, okay, I want to launch new ideas, go to the third house. So it gives you kind of a spark or initiative which you want to drive. Example, someone want to go for any kind of education, engineering or STEM education, or someone want to go into some kind of art or some uh, some kind of botany or any other kind of subject. So where the first thing will come, whether you want to go for it, it is a third house. It also a free will area. Third house is a free will where people forget that we say we have 100%, we've been driven by God is taking a decision on our behalf, but God has still given you opportunity, around say 33% of opportunity to take your own decisions. And this is the house where you take your decisions in your life, whether I want to marry to this girl, whether I want to go for this job, whether I want to go in this education institute, or whether I should fight with this person, whether I should go for a trek or a mountain and something like that I want to go. So these things are connected with the third house. What happens is that you have three important houses in your chart: the third house, sixth house, um, 11th house. I take it as that way. The third house is actually house of attraction. You see first time a girl or a boy and you say, okay, I love this guy, I like him. What you can say, infatuation. I will not say love comes in fifth house, but third house is basically anything good or anything bad, the first reaction. And that is where God has given you a communication. So second house is your personal communication. Third house is go with the formal communication. So you go and formally ask a girl, propose a girl, comes with the third house, whether you have courage to propose a girl or not, or propose a boy. So that is connected with third house. And also it's a magnetic place, actually pulling the desire, asking to start a conversation and creating attraction, whether you want to achieve something. So in a simple word, I will say any new initiative you take in your life, or any new um, interest or interesting personality you get in your life, third house again plays a role. The house is a critical part in a trine of desire, a trine of desire which completes third house, seventh house, and 11th house. This is the trine of desire. So, third house is basically instigate the attraction. Third house is a first. Attraction can be living or non living thing. So, you love the car, that's a first. You see the car, okay, this is my uh, third house. When you go and interact with that person first time, that comes with the seventh house, where you fulfilling the thought. So you're proposing a girl, or proposing a boy, or any kind of new thing. You're asking, the inquiring about that specific loved car, and I want to drive it and all. So there is a kind of execution happens. That is the reason seventh house is called as a uh, marriage or conceiving, or probably union. The conceiving is not a right word. Union is the right word. So union happens in the seventh house, because you are a ascendant and you got the descendant, and the union happened in the seventh house. And after the union, first is attraction, seventh is union, and 11th is where you are fulfilling your desire. So it's a desire trine. So third house is initiate the desire, seventh house is execute the desire, and 11th house is you are getting gaining the fruits of the desire. Positive, negative. Marriage can be positive, marriage can be negative, marriage can be peaceful, can be abusive. So third house doesn't understand whether to it is good or bad. He doesn't think about fructification. He think about, this is my first reaction and I want to go for it. So that's kind of third house. Then there is spiritual efforts. Okay, third house is an engine of spiritual growth as well. If you struggle to meditate or keeping a routine, look here in third house. It provides the willpower and courage. So someone say, okay, I'm gonna start my spiritual practice, and then you will look at the third house, whether you have that ability to go for it. While you may achieve the fructification, but you may achieve the good fruits, but do you have courage to go for it, or it is still not giving you that help to achieve those goals? So it provides, and also if you want to achieve a discipline in life. So sixth house is a routine where you talk about all the routine and all. But third house is again giving you that, if you have to win over your inner enemies like anger, lust, or greed. So that is where the third house plays a role. He gives you a courage to fight those inner enemies to achieve your goals in spirituality or materialistic life. So understand what I tried. The trine of 3, 7, 11. The third is attraction, seventh is execution, and 11th is achieving or gaining the full desire fulfillment. The ultimate complex house as well, third house. Now you understood all the good side of it. Let's talk about some of the difficult side of our life. It's eighth from eighth house. Third house is eighth house is our life, overall life, how much you got. It's a long life, midlife, or whatever, small life, whatever. I don't want to say small and all. You got a whatever life you got. But what is the eighth from eight is giving the life's end, how it will be. So when there is no hope to live, when God, a doctor says for a like person on the bed and he's living his last moments, the doctor says, okay, I have no hope to live. Still there is a God who is connected through third house to that person, saying it's your will, you want to live or you want to stay. So again third house is important. So allowing the world, so you actually have this material triumph. You live all prosperous life, you live everything, you achieve your spiritual freedom, and eventually the end is also with the third house. So this is overall my small third house and our willpower, free will. Everything is connected with the third house, and as third house is great, that person will do best of the best things in life, because he's having that hunger to achieve it. He's having that attraction to the life, want to achieve it, and that's way you can look at the third house and gaining your success through third house. So this is my smallest video. I try to explain you how the third house is very very important. So when you say, when in future whenever you will hear that I can do it, I will do it, you are not saying that, it is third house is talking about you. that you can do it or you cannot do it. So thank you, and I will come with some of the similar such videos to explain you in a much simpler manner. Thank you. Now I will look at some questions. If anyone have a questions, I see Vishala, Vishal Atole. Okay, 4 3. Hey, hi. Who is he? Looks like. We'll see for a minute, or I will end this call. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time, and do subscribe my channel and do watch my videos, and do send these videos to your friends and families and relatives, and look forward with the new subject in next video. Thank you.